Well, anyway, sorry though. There's people looking at my helmet. I don't know what to do. What is up, peoples of YouTube? I'm the Motorcycle Mick, and today we are cruising our way home from a awesome weekend. About a 4.5 hour ride. I got time to talk about stuff. Today specifically, I wanted to tell you why yes, you watching this on your phone could have a camera somewhere on your motorcycle facing forward or backwards. You need to have some sort of recording device on your bike. Now, it is a recording device. All these reasons are going to be for documenting certain things, but the reasons in general change depending on what you are doing. Before we jump into that, if you are new to this channel, hit that subscribe button down below. I've learned how to use YouTube analytics, and it goes to show that only 20% of the people that view my videos are actually subscribed. So if I could get everyone else, that other 80%, to hit that subscribe button, I would love to see that support. We're at 220 subs now. It's been 4 months, 220 subs. So be sure to hit that subscribe button down below. Also, this is the first time testing out this mic setup really on the highway, so I'm kind of hoping it does well. I hope there's not too much noise. But as you saw in that intro, I've already had some fun today. People aren't paying attention. Don't get all super butthurt if someone almost hits you, because just let it be over with. It's not worth causing a bunch of other issues for yourself, for others, to be pissed off about something. Yes, they could have hurt you. Yes, they could have killed you. Just let it go. And we're going to get into this right now. But there are multiple benefits to having a camera on your motorcycle. Number one is the fact that it's good for keeping you and other drivers accountable for your actions. Now, yourself, or just the way you're riding. And maybe sometimes you think you're not riding as aggressive, and then you go back and you're like, oh man, I was. And also makes you think twice about before acting stupid. And if you do act stupid after that, that's on you. Hold other drivers on the road accountable, and also kind of make them stop acting dumb around you. Because for some reason, people think that just because they're a motorcycle, we have to take up less space, that gives them more. Or they feel like they can do the same stuff like tailgate, which they shouldn't be doing anyways, but at the same time, they still do it. Whatever, you don't want to get back home. You're on camera, dude. Back up. Yeah, camera, you. Back up. Had someone try to ride my ass, but once again, my point proven, people. Having a camera on your motorcycle helps keep people in their place. But he tried that stuff. He was like this close to my rear end. Once he realized that he was actually on camera. What are you doing, man? Come on. That's all I'm asking you. The problem we run into is bikes getting rear-ended, bikes getting ran off the road. What the fuck? And so that's why having a camera, like you've already seen this video, either A, people will stop acting stupid, or B, if they persist to act stupid, you'll have evidence against them. So whether you want to contact police, or if you want to contact their insurance after something they did, give them hard rock proof that this person was being stupid. Plus, it allows you to capture the crazy stuff that happens around you. The second reason, which I kind of already talked about this, was for insurance purposes. A lot of insurances have that whole, you have to prove beyond reasonable doubt that something wasn't your fault. And in Michigan, we have this dumb shit called no fault. But when you have a camera on your bike and you can prove that someone else is the cause of an accident, especially if you do get hurt, which, I mean, pray that you don't, you have that rock hard evidence that someone did something stupid. But you want to be careful. If they do not have that proof and it goes off hearsay, that can really hurt you in the end. It's worth it, whatever you pay for a camera, to have that little extra insurance and reliability. Also, too, with insurance, some places will actually give you a discount if you actually film as you ride. I'm not 100% sure on the exact name of it, but some cars have snapshot and stuff like that. But if you actually have or security or recording device on the bike, it also helps protect it from when the bike is parked, or if you just walk away from the bike and something happens to it. So having a camera on the bike, or like pointing at it when it's parked. The third reason you absolutely need a camera on your bike is for documenting stuff that goes on around you, like whether you have someone you ride with, or you see some awesome paths or roads that you take and you want to share it with people. It's the best way to be able to show people what you do and where you ride. Plus, it gives you memories. Every time I film something on my bike, even though I do upload content to YouTube, I have other parts of the video I don't upload. I might just keep for personal usage to be able to look at, back at, or keep track of, or, you know, just remember where I was at. More memories coming from the people you ride with, because I know most people ride with groups, or at least have one other person they ride with. There might be a day that you don't have that person here. They aren't out there riding with you. Maybe it's their time, maybe something happened, I don't know. When you have that ability to share that event with other people, maybe their significant other, or even yourself, you can look back days, months, and years from now, remember that person, or remember, you know, the people you used to ride with. But you guys have all those memories together, so when someone's like, hey, did you remember when we did that? Pull up the camera and you're like, yeah, dude, check this out. Here's a video of it. Now, but be careful, because we're doing shit you're not supposed to be doing. You're filming it, don't post that shit on YouTube. The fourth reason you should keep a camera on your motorcycle is if you want to motovlog. Now, I will get into a more in-depth video on how to become a motovlogger in the future. If you guys do want to see that, hit that like button down below. If we can hit 25 likes, I will do a whole in-depth video on how to become a motovlogger and the stuff you're going to need. What if you want to motovlog? Or you want to be able to just record your rides, like I said, going back to creating memories, but you want to be able to record your rides and go share those videos on YouTube. You can go from different kinds of cameras, whether it's like a Vivitar camera from Best Buy, whether it's a Yi 4K from Amazon, or if you go into like the Osmo Action GoPro Hero 7 Black, or GoPro of any sort. But just remember, you don't have to start off on a GoPro. There are other better options for someone that may not be dead set on motovlogging. Maybe just want to record and see how it works out before you start getting all the more expensive gear. For me, it's like my whole setup, besides the helmet, you know, with the GoPro itself, and then the case, camera case, and the mic adapter, and all the mics, you're looking probably around, I don't know, $500-600, depending on which one you get and which ones you use. Don't always think you have to start off with some name brand or, like, you know, fancy camera. If you're just going for video, I mean, you can go with like a Vivitar action camera, which is not really great, but not bad. Stick a microphone into it and record audio. It may not be perfect, but, you know, it's something, along with the E4K, being able just to stick a USB mic adapter into it and be able to record audio as you're riding with your mounts, and, you know, once you figure out your setup's gonna be. My recommendation is start on something cheaper. Start on something that's gonna give you the taste. If you are dead set on motovlogging, you're going to want to get a camera that's worth a damn. So like the E4K Plus, DJI Osmo Action, or any form of GoPro, really, from like the 3 up. Keep in mind though, once you get to the GoPro 5, I mean, all the GoPros need mic adapters, but once you get to the 5, it is going to be a powered mic adapter from GoPro, and they're extremely hard to get right now. Number 5 is going to be one that's pretty controversial, and it's probably most related to number 1, where it's protecting yourself from other drivers, but it's not other drivers. We live in a world today where there are a lot of good cops and there's a lot of bad cops. Now, if you're acting stupid and you do something on your bike, just remember, A, when you record something, they can subpoena it, so they can find, like, request the footage. But also something to think about is the fact that I've seen so many videos where bad cops say they're above the law, and that's not something you want to have to deal with. So that's why you gotta be very, very careful. So with number 5, what that is allowing you to be able to record police officers. Because as a biker, we get profiled. I know it, you know it, everyone knows it. We get profiled, we get judged just for the fact of being on motorcycles, what we ride, what we wear, our tattoos. We're automatically horrible people. We're scum of the earth, and that was the bolt of lightning. And there's people that think that, and there's some police officers that automatically assume that if you're on a bike, you're a bad person, especially a Harley. I mean, well, they want to overreact to situations because they've had other, let's say, other bikers ran from them, and they want to overreact to the situation. Well, here's the deal. If you have evidence to document that, instead of bitching and crying about how you had a police officer mistreat you, you can take that information you have, that video you have, because you're allowed to record police officers. Don't let any one of them tell you that you can't, because if they say that, they're full of crap. You can take that information to either A, the police station, or social media, whatever you feel the necessity to, but make sure you post the whole video. When you're just trying to pick a fight with a cop, people are going to find out, and you're going to look like a douche. Don't just go there and try to start stuff with police officers, because 99% of the time, you're going to find one that's probably pretty good, and And then that 1% are the ones that make it on YouTube, and that's where people get the whole concept that cops are bad. In reality, they're just a lot of them are just guys that want to get home from their freaking job. And you probably had a cop let you off or give a warning once or twice in your life. For the corrupt group of cops, we want to make sure we hold them accountable and don't let them get away with shit they shouldn't be. So that's why number 5 is so that you always leave that camera rolling when you get stopped. Because if it's a good cop, you can show people that it's not a bad person. But if it's a corrupt motherfucker, then we have the evidence put against them so that he can't be corrupt anymore. He can't say he's above the law, because cops are not above the law. They uphold the law. For all these reasons put together, you should have a camera on your motorcycle, and it's a great way to document stuff that goes on around you, and that's rain. Aww, fuck. It's a great way to hold people accountable, whether they're on their phones. You know, it doesn't matter who they are. Make sure people drive safe and stop acting stupid, because no one is more important than anyone else. And if your actions decide that you want to go mess with people or get someone hurt because you can't put down your fucking phone, then that's on you. I mean, honestly, it's worth the $30 for a Vivitar camera and then, you know, $10 for an SD card. But guys, for now, that's all I have. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, like I said, I know that 80% of you don't subscribe to my channel, so hit that subscribe button. I upload every Tuesday and Thursday around 3 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. But as always, I hope you have a great day, evening, night, morning, lunch, brunch, nightcap, afternoon tea, crumpet, bacon sandwich, and remember to always ride for freedom.
This shit is old school. They say I'm not supposed to, but I'll make my own rules. Dog, this shit is old school. Yo, bitch, man, that's old news. She been on my whole crew. Yeah, that chick is ran through. Ha. This shit sound like old too. Pull up and I drop the roof, and that bitch a old school. These niggas acting brand new. I just keep it old.